Live from the nation's capital. Change mode. Beautiful is the name of this song. That's the name of it. Beautiful. And it's a beautiful song too. I do not own the rights to this music. I don't know what he's saying, but I like it. I like it. I don't know. I don't know what he's saying, but this when he put this in, I was like, he's got to be grooving. I mean, this is. See, people don't understand, man. When you get to this point with music, you grooving, boy. You feeling that shit. I ain't lying. When you start, you feeling it, boy. And man, it don't matter. And I tell you, when I like to be sitting down by the White House and see a bunch of Asian people and be trying to figure out where they from. I got Korean, I have Chinese, I got Japanese, I got Filipino. Okay, I got them all, man. I got all of that music on my list. Matter of fact, I subscribe to Apple. I subscribe to them, and evidently they tried to run my subscription to it, and I. Oh, I don't know nothing about that, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It might be. I haven't seen. I don't know if he's gay or not. I don't care. It don't matter. If it is for his boy, it's a beautiful song. That's my point. Okay. Yeah. That was me. Yeah. That was the guy, Coy Griffin from Trump's for Cowboys for Trump. I was down there yesterday. I was down at the court. Yeah, I was down there, man. You know, I here again. I think this is a situation where when I say this, I'm gonna lose a lot of people. What's going on, Karen? When I say this, I'm gonna lose a lot of people. But you got a bunch of folk right now that realize Trump is a meal ticket, man. He's a gold mine. He's instantaneous cash. That's what right now Trump is instant money. And you got people out here right now that are espousing their loyalty and support and all this other stuff, and they just in it for the money. And I think this guy, that was this Cowboys for Trump, is one of them guys that's in it for the money. And they're giving him a lot of money. He's getting a lot of money. Believe that, y'all. He's getting some money. Okay? People are paying. And not only is he getting money personally, but see, he had a public defender, which means he didn't have to pay for that lawyer. We paid for that lawyer. All right? See, people are sending him cash for his legal defense, but he used the public defender. He didn't use his own lawyer. Okay? And I guess this is the way that he's circumventing the process of not having any legal fees, is by using public defenders. And roll the dice, man. And that's what they did. They rolled the dice. And this is what I found interesting, that See, a lot of people know that DC used to be called Chocolate City. A lot of people know that. A lot of people know that DC was once majority black. But what people don't know is more white people that serve on jury duty than black. Let me say that again. See, it's more white people that serve, that's all across the country. You'll find more white people are jury conscious than black folk. Black folk be finding a reason to get out of jury duty. And whereas white people will go and participate in jury duty. But I find it interesting that when they tell their narrative about DC, they tell it with the implication you got all these black folk on a black jury, you ain't gonna get a fair shake because you got all these Democrats in here. You see, and with us being, having a reputation of being an all black city, that's the narrative. People trying to say that the folk that are serving on jury duty in DC is black, and it's just the opposite. More white people than black are serving on jury duty. Okay, that I can tell you. Okay, that I can tell you, because for a long time I was a street vendor right down in front of Judiciary Square, where you had to come and serve on jury duty. And you ain't see a lot of black folk coming through there, man, talking about serving on no jury. You saw more white people than you saw black. And that's where we fell short. See, because it's the white juries that are handing out the sentences, all right, that we don't want to get involved in. You see, look how we hurt ourselves because we don't want to be involved. And yet we're not a part of the process. And because we're not a part of the process, we get abused by the process. And we can't blame nobody but ourselves because we don't want to participate. Do you realize right now, if the Census Bureau knock on somebody's black door, they ain't gonna get the correct information in 2022? See, that's how serious we are. The census could come to somebody's black house right now. They ain't gonna get the correct information. They ain't gonna get it. Okay, because we as a people, man, we've always been suspicious. See, that's one of our suspicions, and one of our quirks that we don't talk about. You see, and I keep telling people, even though, man, first of all, I'm a black human being. I live a black experience in America. So that's what I can relate to. But man, I'm just as hard on black people as I am on white folk because we have dropped the ball. But see, here's the difference. Here's the difference right here. See, if you black and you somebody like Jesse Lee Peterson or Candace Owens or some of these other characters that they got out here that will make a buffoon of themselves just to get some money. Because you do have some people, black and white, that will literally make buffoons out of themselves just to get some money. And that's not my MO. If I got to be a buffoon to get you to support me, then I'll never get supported. That's why I try to come in and try to talk straight to people. I try to be as even as I possibly can. When I'm dealing with people, because I understand. I know that there are a lot of misconceptions out here, but The problem we have now is nobody wants to support somebody that will speak the truth, that ain't got no cut card. That person can't get support, okay? They can't get support. But somebody that will cut a corner, that will lie, that will deceive, and will cheat you, they'll give them chance on top of chance on top of chance on top of chance. You know, I mean, and see, and I tell people, you know, if you don't think I'm serious about what I'm doing, look at my website. Go to DC Black Tour. Man, in fact, let me see what kind of crazy comments. Because I have to go in and I have to go in and and delete a lot of spam, man. That's on my site. You know, people be leaving all kinds of leaving all kinds of crap, man, on my website. You know, let me see what I got here now. I got 5 comments in here. Let's see, is it all spam? All of it spam. All of it is spam. All of it. Yeah, that's how we do that. And delete that permanently. Okay? Got rid of that. So I ain't got no more spam on my site. And see, that's the thing that I tell people. People talk about me all day long, try to make me out to be some kind of crook, some kind of con artist. Man, look at my website, dcblacktours.com. If I wasn't serious, do you think I would have my website to try to keep it the way I do if I was not serious? You see, they can knock me and don't even know me, but they can't knock my products. See, that's what I find interesting. People talk about me all day long, but you can't knock my products. You can't knock my website. You can't knock what I'm offering. See, and what I've tried to show people is, man, come hell or high water or no water at all, you don't quit. You hang in there. And how I've been able to survive, even with them, repossessing my 2 trucks. I lost my 2 trucks in 2017. It's when they repossessed my 2 vans. I had a 2014 Mercedes Sprinter and I had a 2015 Ford Transit van. And they took both of them. But when I had them, I helped people. Cause this was my MO, man. When I came out, when I started my limousine business, I started out looking like this. And I just translated that over into the tour business. So I've always looked professional. And anytime somebody wanted to impress, they would call me up. Okay? Hey dude, you go. Like I said, go to my website, man, dcblacktours.com. If I ain't got nothing on that, you know, you can't find nothing on that, there's my products right there, man, dcblacktours.com. And see, and you'll notice that I have Capital Buddy tours that it'll take you to, and I have DC Black tours. Here's the difference. See, DC Black tours is gonna deal with like I got here's a Georgetown Black History tour. I got ready to go. Right now, I can add this to my site tonight. It's ready to go. Okay, so DC Black Tours is going to be for all of the history that's Black history that's in Washington, D.C. Capital Buddy Tours is going to be the landing page for any Black history tour you're looking for in the country. Right now, there's no website in the country that you can go to and find a Black history tour anywhere in the country. It doesn't exist. And that's when I see when I started out on Viator.com. Is who I started out on. I didn't even have a website. And I'm sending people to them. And all of the algorithms had all of the white tours. And I asked the lady, I said, ma'am, I'm sending people to you. How can I get in the algorithms of these? And she said something indignant. And I was offended. I said, take my stuff down. Take my tours down. But Mr. Folden, no, take my tours down. Take them down. And I had to honor what was in the pipeline. I had to honor that. And I did. And that's when when I start reaching for, let me see if I got see if I got this thing over here. Where is that? When I had so much shit up here, man. I would send people literally to Viator. And when I changed my sign, that's when I went to DCBlackTours.com. Because I could no longer, I didn't even have a website. I could no longer send people to Viator. So man, I made, and I was in such a hurry I was in such a hurry to get my website up. I didn't even realize the mistakes I had made on my website. Because man, I'm a one-man operation. I won't be that way always. But you know, at that time I was a one-man operation. And I was trying to figure out, you know, man, how can I just stay on top of? Let me just keep my head up. See, because what I eventually want to do is if one of my, here my vans. See these were my two trucks right here. This was my 2014 Mercedes Sprinter. Man, and I kept these jokers waxed. I kept them clean. Just like you see me, man, I kept my vehicles. When I stepped out my vehicle, I looked professional at all times. When they came and got them, boy, they snatched some clean cars. They was both waxed. When they came and got them, buddy. Sure did. And I'm gonna get me another. I got me another Sprinter on the way now. I don't know where it's coming from. And see, man, I came and to show you how some people are. I told people, I said, man, go to my website, DCBlackTours.com. I said, man, I'm in this. I'm committed to this. Help me get a van. Man, I would come to people. I said, man, please help me get another van. Man, nothing. Nothing, man, nothing. And I asked people, man, help me, man. Just help me get another truck. You see, I ain't gonna quit. You see, I ain't gonna give up. And this is how I've been able to survive. See, because when I had my trucks, I had this guy, Joe. And he would always say, Captain Buddy, you busy? No, Joe, what you got? He said, listen, I got a group. I really need you to service for me. I need your professionalism. You know, and let me know what the cost is. and I would go out and do the job for him. I would go every time he needed somebody to be professional, man. I go do the job for him. And then after he took my trucks, he called me up and said, man, where you been? I said, dude, they repossessed my trucks. He said, why don't you say something? I said, it is what it is. He said, well, do you mind helping me? I said, no. And right today, he do the white history tours of DC. That boy done bought him 3 new buses during the pandemic. That's how busy white history tours are in DC. He done bought 3 new buses. And here I'm begging people, man, help me get me another van. With as much as I be out here do you know if I could get my hands on a van right now with social media, with the following that I have now, man, every day I could be talking. Every day I could now I can show you some things. See, now I can go up to the Eastern Shore and show you what's her name? They're gonna put on the $20 bill. No, ain't nobody never made me work for free, man. I've never worked for free. I don't have to work for free. I see. Oh yeah, that's the guy. That's the same guy. See, man, you got to know your worth. You have to know your worth, man. My daughter just had my daughter is a hell of a office manager, and she worked for this company, and another company has been trying to recruit her, and she told them exactly what she wanted. If they try, because she said, I already got a job. I'm not looking for a job. I'm happy where I am. But if you want me, this is what I want. Okay? And they offered her $105,000. But they didn't offer her what she wanted. And she turned them down. Okay? She turned them down. They offered her $105,000 a year to come and work for him, but that wasn't what she wanted. And she said, Daddy, I told him no. And she said, what they don't understand is tomorrow's price is not yesterday's price. So they done came to me with $105,000. You know, that ain't I ain't accepting that. You talking about 2 different, man. You see, dude, you got that little dick energy, man. You there you go, coming up in here with that little dick energy. Always by some confusion, man. God damn. Boy, you remember drama before you will facts, probably. I bet you remember drama before you would your birthday or your anniversary. You know, I bet you. And like I told my daughter, ain't too many people around gonna turn down $105,000 a year. She said, I got a job. I ain't pressed. And they know I ain't pressed. But they didn't give me what I wanted. If they had gave me what I wanted, I would have accepted the 105. If what I wanted was included in it, but they ain't even give me what I wanted. So now they got to come and they claim they want her. They claim they want her so bad. Okay, and I just said, baby, you have to teach people how to treat you. And this is one of the things, you know, I taught this man, but I teach my kids. You got to teach people how to treat you. Okay? Now you talking about 2 different people, man. You talking about 2 different people. I don't know that what you talking about is not the person. It's not the person at all. It's raining out, man. I wanted to get outside today, and it's raining. Dog, now yeah, I got to be stuck up in here with y'all. I got to be stuck up in here with y'all because it's raining in DC now, and I ain't going out there in the rain. Dog, so I said, well, shit. Let me come in here and what's going on, Sean? Let me come on here and get on YouTube and talk shit. You know, see, here's what I figured. Now, this is what I done figured out about social media. See, the titles that you put in, uh, the titles that you put in to your broadcast is how they shadow ban you. So from now on, most of the time I'm gonna put don't own rights to the music. I ain't putting no titles in. So if you want to find out what I'm talking about, you gotta come in and listen. Cause I ain't gonna have no title. Because this is how they shadow banning you. By the titles that you put in. That's how you get banned. That's how you get profiled by your titles. So how I'm gonna circumvent that, I ain't gonna put no more titles in. I'm just gonna put don't own the rights to the music, to my videos. So now you don't know what to ban, and I can talk about whatever I want to, cause I don't have no title. See, and that's how I'm gonna do them. Now I notice if I don't put no title in, and you still shout, now I know you watching my stuff. See, this gonna tell me who watching. Okay, who? No, man. You got to know your worth, man. You have to know your worth. You have to know your worth. If you don't, man, my daughter, not only, my daughter has an MBA in business. My daughter has a master's in business. Man, in fact, she just got it in December. My grandson is going to graduate from Michigan State this year. And he's a trumpet player. And one of his mentors is Etienne Charles. Is one of his mentors. Who? This guy. This guy right here. Where you at? This is one of my grandsons' mentors. Matter of fact, he don't want a Grammy. I like and out of all of the songs that I've heard of him, this is the one I like the most. Right here, Etienne Charles, Etienne. Charles. This is his music. This is my grandson's mentor. Right here. My grandson is a hell of a trumpet player. And this guy is mentoring him. He has a Grammy at Michigan State. Matter of fact, he wants my grandson to come to the U after he graduates and work there. Beautiful, isn't it? That's it. That's him. That's him. That's my grandson's mentor. That's my grandson's mentor right there. This guy mentors my grandson. And my grandson is going to be one of the greatest trumpet players to ever walk the face of the earth. And Roberta Flack is my grandson's great aunt. So he's got that music already in his bloodline. And I was talking about how often we take things for granted. And my grandson's father went to the gas station better than Brian Simpson. Brian Simpson is the piano. But my grandson's father went to uh, because his guilt was see this is what I was saying earlier, that a lot of people automatically associate DC with still being all black, and we're not, because we had that reputation of being Chocolate City. So now people come with the narrative that, you know, you come in DC and you got these black people in here and you ain't gonna get a fair trial. And what they don't know is it's mostly white people that serve on the jury in DC. It's not black people. I mean, in fact, that's how we see black men had the right to vote in Washington, DC in 1868. A lot of people don't know that. But because at that time, when we had the right to vote, we still had the right to serve on jury duty as well. So when white people realized, wait a minute, we done gave them the right to vote, that means we got to sit next to them in the jury room. And that's why we lost our right to vote, man. Everybody lost their right to vote. They took away our right to vote in DC. But black men had the right to vote in DC in 1868. And matter of fact, two won an office in Georgetown. So that goes to show you, how powerful that was. So no, that and I kind of picked up on that too, with him trying to imply. And as I'm thinking about it, I might have been the only black person that was down there yesterday. I mean, African American. Everybody else was white or foreign. So I was the only African American in the group. See, so that's what he was trying to imply. That because this is Washington D.C. and you got all these black folk on these juries, and you ain't gonna get a fair shot, is what he was trying to imply. Okay. Okay. So that's, I saw that, you know and see, I want y'all to realize something. I could have ate that dude alive yesterday, but I have to be mindful of the crowd that I'm in. See, uh, uh, so somebody say this is 2022 now, so stop living in the past. Um, how you feel I'm living in the past? If I'm living in the past, um, Mr. CK, Mr. Lil Dick CK, If I'm living in the past, how come ain't nothing changed for me? If I'm living in the past, why ain't nothing changed for me, Mr. Lil Dick CK? Tell me that. Ain't nothing changed for me, but you telling me it's still in the past. Well, how come ain't nothing changed? Tell me that. Okay, no, I mean seriously, tell me that. I wanna understand that because I hear that all the time from white people. They say, "Man, that's in the past. Move on," but ain't nothing changed. I'm see y'all think I'm a dummy. See, most folk think I'm stupid. Most of y'all think I'm stupid. But see, what I did yesterday was I used that crowd now, because there was some guys down there I ain't never seen before. It's some guys down there I knew, like Richard Citizen. I knew Richard, okay? But it was some other guys that I ain't never seen before. Okay, and I'm checking them out. I'm trying to get a read on who they are. Okay, because I know they're gonna see me. Okay. Now my energy don't change, man. I'm you know what? I challenge anybody that get on here talking shit about me to go down in front of the White House and ask Secret Service. So this guy say, do you think black and all races besides white hasn't improved? What do you mean, man? What's your point? What's your point? What's your point? Cause see, I can and let me show you. Let me show you. Since you saying nothing changed, I got the picture right here. Thank you. I got the picture right here. Now, here is the first African American woman nominated to the Supreme Court Justice. Right here. This is historic. This is the first woman that's done got this far. Okay? Look at this. Look. Look at this. Not one black man. Look at this. Ain't nothing changed. And there is the one woman, there's a white woman right there. Right on the front row, there's a white woman. Okay? But look at this. Not all this is history. Not one black man. You mean tell me you couldn't find one black photographer that could be a part of this history, that could have this in the portfolio to say, man, I got pictures of the first woman before Congress, black woman for the Supreme Court, and you can't find one black photographer? You've never heard me cry about, I don't cry about white Republicans not accepting me. See, because here's the advantage I have. Because I live in DC, most white Republicans gonna think I'm a Democrat. So I get a chance to see the real them. Okay? I get a chance to see the real them because they all automatically assume who I am just on the mere fact that I'm black. Okay? And I'm in DC, and DC is a Democratic city. So when they see me, they automatically assume, man, I'm a Democrat. So I get a chance to see the ugly them. I don't get a chance to see what they want me to see. See, if they knew I was a Republican, they'd show me what they want me to see. But because they think I'm a Democrat, see, I get to see the real them because they're going to show their ugliness. Okay? All right? It's just that simple, man. And and it's like um man, uh yeah, I guess I do have to be in on the joke, man. I ain't in on it. I guess I guess I guess I ain't in on it, man. I ain't in on it. See, when I started finding out our real history, not the garbage that that they teach in the history books. See, when I started my Black History tours, I actually had my first tour guide was a curator for the African American Civil War Museum. That was my first tour guide, Harry Jones. May he rest in peace. Okay, that was my first tour guide. Taught me everything I know, man. And when I could no longer afford him, I refused to give up my tours. Um, that's why I refused to give up my tours. Cause when I could no longer afford my tour guide, man, I said I got to learn this stuff myself. And I went out, and even in my worst moments, even when they done came and repossessed my trucks, this tour came to me. This tour came to me after my trucks were repossessed. Okay? Matter of fact, this is what kept my mind off of this. This tour would not leave me alone, man. I was so upset that I got both of my vans repossessed, man. I was hurt. I was crushed. Man, in fact, um, this was during Trump had this rally to come to town. The mother of all rallies came to town, and I went down there, man. I went down there. I went down there. The mother of all rallies came to town. This is it right here. This is the mother of all rallies for in 2017 for Trump down at the National Mall. I had tried to sell my limo, and she got pissed off with me and ran hot. I got a third-degree burn. That thing sat in front of my house for like almost 3 hours. I went out there to unscrew the top to put some antifreeze, and poof, blew. I had a shirt on. The only reason I didn't get burned worse was because I had a shirt on like this. Okay, but as you can see, I got my sleeve. I got a patch. I got a honey patch on this burn. I'm down. I'm down. You see this lady? They doing the national anthem, man. And I was so pissed off with I didn't care at that point. I said I'm going down here to this rally and I'm gonna kneel on the national anthem. In the middle of a Trump rally, I went down and this guy stopped and said, "Man, can I take your picture?" I said, "Sure." I went down there and they see them people. Look at them people. Got their hands over their heart. They are doing the national anthem. And here I am, a black man with Black History tours in the middle of them, kneeling. You see, that's how crazy. And at that point, man, I didn't care. And I was hoping somebody would mess with me, because it would bring all the attention to that guy that's carrying that DC Black History night tour sign. See, that's why I went down there hoping they would mess with me. So it would bring attention to this guy holding this sign right here. And man, I can't tell you how many photographers was at this event, and I got a couple of pictures where I'm I don't bring no hate to the table, man. That ain't no hate. That's defiance. See, you getting them mixed up. You getting them mixed up, man. You got to realize at this point, for me, I'm gonna get attention. If I'm going to a Trump rally with as much hatred as they're spewing, and I'm advertising a black business, you know, and they mess with me, it's gonna bring attention to. See, they can't deny this sign. See, the reason nobody talk about Irish history is because ain't nobody put an Irish history together. Because if you really sit down and look at it, the Irish was strong. Anacostia, which was called Uniontown, had uh, uh, no African, no Irish, and no mulatto could live in Anacostia when they first formed. Okay? Matter of fact, all of the land where the Capitol and the White House, man, those Irishmen own that land right here in D.C. Okay? All right? And here's another thing. The Baltimore Washington Parkway. Irish built that. The Irish built that. See, so uh um so yeah, man. No, the Irish was poor white trash then to America. See, the Irish was the poor white trash. That was the in America, and see, that's what a lot of people don't want to talk about. That's why a lot of people from Ireland right now are so upset, because when they came to America, man, they was treated like poor white trash. That was the Irish by white people. Okay, white people treated Irish like poor white trash. All right, that's how much they thought of them. Okay. I'm just saying, all of this stuff needs to be told, man. All of this history needs to be told. See, who would ever thought that the guy that owned the land where the White House sit was an Irishman? The Washington Monument. He owned where the White House, the Washington Monument, all of that was an Irishman on that land. I'm gonna get his name. I got his name. I used to have his name in the top of my head, but I'll get it. Okay. All right. So I'll get it. But no, man. There's a lot. But see. But when I'm saying, oh, I'm the reason why Periscope went under. I can't be the reason, because all my accounts were verified. I had 3 accounts, so that's all I had on Periscope was 3 accounts, and all of them were verified. See, jokers like you had 10, 15, and 20 accounts. It's the reason Periscope went out. Okay? Because folk just like you, that soon as somebody block you on one account, you back up in there with another one. Okay? But no, man. But see, this is why I do what I do. Okay, because there's a lot of history, man, that's just dying on the vines because nobody is telling them. Nobody's taking the time. Okay. Um, Government is not killing my business. Government is not killing my business at all. My business is not prospering because people have not don't feel the need to learn Black history. They don't feel they don't feel the need for that. And that's what the problem is. See, because unfortunately, we have a certain segment of people that think anything that's pro-black is anti-white. You see, and this is not this is not that's not the that's not what it is. You see, anytime you start talking about Black history, they want to take pro-black to mean anti-white. And if truth be told, the Black community actually fell apart when we integrated. When we were segregated, we were a stronger community than we are that we integrated. Integration is what destroyed the Black community. I'll say that again. Integration is what destroyed the Black community. Okay? That's what destroyed. Man, in fact, man, this guy, Robert Gould Shaw, with the 54th Massachusetts, was killed in a battle in South Carolina. And man, in fact, the Confederates sent a message to his parents that they buried their son, their nigger-loving son, with his niggers. And his parents sent a message back, then he's a happy man, because that's where he would want to be, with his niggers. Robert Gould Shaw, 54th Massachusetts. Okay, and if you come to DC, and if you ever go into the main National Gallery of Art building, up on the second floor, you'll see a mural. Okay? You'll see a mural of Robert Gould Shaw and the 54th Massachusetts. Matter of fact, the community that's around Howard University is called Shaw. It's named after Robert Gould Shaw. Okay? So yeah. Yeah, South Carolina do have a lot of history. Okay? Listen to me, y'all. I'm from the South. I'm from Alabama. I was raised in the South. And this is what I know about the South. You see, let me educate y'all to something about the South. My grandmama, Miss Cole, where my grandmama at? My grandmama didn't even have that's my grandma. That's my mother. That's my grandmother. Okay? My grandmama didn't even have a high school education. And my grandmama could go into downtown Birmingham to any store she wanted to and just sign her name for whatever she wanted. That's the university, Shaw University. And see, that's another thing. A lot of people don't know. A lot of the HBCUs, historic Black colleges, are named after white people. See, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of HBCUs are named after white people. Howard University, where your vice president graduated from, is named after Oliver O. Howard. The first class of Howard University was 5 white girls, his daughters. Howard University didn't start out as no HBCU. Howard University started out as a theological seminary for black men. An actual act of Congress made Howard a university. But from 1926 up to 1960, Mordecai Johnson was the president of Howard University. When he took over Howard, he had less than 2,000 students. When he left in 1960, he had over 10,000. That's when Howard developed its HBCU status. Howard didn't start out as no HBCU. That's how they developed their HBCU status. And look out at how many historic black colleges are named after white people. See, that's another thing that we don't talk about. Man, you go over to Barry Farms right now. Barry Farms was the first contraband camp in Washington, D.C. It was also one of the roughest public housing developments in Washington, D.C. Barry Farms, back in the day, let me tell you something. When we were the murder capital of the world, Barry Farms was worse than Chicago back in the day. You think Chicago bad? Barry Farms, Chicago ain't got nothing on Barry Farms, okay? Somebody asked me, when are my kids and grandkids taking out the tour business? When I'm gone. Shit, I got another good 30, 40 years, buddy. I ain't leaving no time soon. My wife, I'd be married 3 years this year. I got to get 27 more years out of my wife. I told her, hey, baby, you got to get, I want 30 years out of your ass. Okay? With sex. I want 30 years with sex. Okay? From my wife. No, no, no. It is generational wealth, man. That's what I've created. Just like, just like, just like, just like when I launch this is gonna be generational wealth. Right here. I'm gonna launch my dinnerware line this year. I'm launching it this year. I'm gonna launch this dinnerware line this year. In 2022, I will launch my dinnerware line. Okay? And see, and this what I be trying to tell people. I'm waiting for the money to come, man. I'm waiting on the money, the right time, and the money is gonna come. See, this is what I finally had to accept about myself. I'm a creator. That's what I do. I create shit. And for a long time, I never really wanted to see myself as a creator. It's coming from God, man. That's where it's coming from. Okay? That's where it's coming from. It's coming from God. And anybody else can launch a dinnerware line right now. Anybody can come and launch a dinnerware line right now. Okay? But I got a history with it. This is 2000. The African tabletop. That's me. Look how clean I look, man. Look how clean I look. Okay? That's me right there. That's me. All right? See, look, that was my style. See, that was my style. When I ran for mayor, man, that was my style. That was when I ran for mayor of DC. They saw that white hat coming. Okay, when they saw that white hat coming, oh shit. That's what they would say. See, that's me, man. That's me. This is what I used to do. That's what I did, man. And like I said, I got a relationship with it. And to show you, go to show you, see, there's my license. That's my license. There's my license right there. Showing up. And see, I started putting flag colors. Okay? I started putting flag colors on my plates. Why true conductor, why would you put flag colors on a plate? Cause That's what the colors everybody honor, man. Most folk honor their flag colors. Believe it or not, most people honor their flag colors. See, that's just it. All right? It's come all things in time, man. All things in time. All things in time. All things in time. HF Course got the idea from me. They got the idea from me. If they are doing it, they got the idea from me. So why should I be upset when somebody's copying what I'm doing? See, that's what you don't understand. See, here's the difference, man. This is why people, if I can ever share with somebody why you never be upset about somebody stealing your idea. See, when an idea comes, the anointing for that idea is on you. When the idea comes. When somebody steal your idea, they don't know how to grow it. They don't know how to grow it. See, that's it's just that simple. They don't know how to grow it. See, so I ain't upset. I ain't upset with that. I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset because I know where the idea came from. Okay. So and see, and what I try to do, no, they don't have the anointing for the idea. See, when you listen to me, y'all, God ain't gonna bless something somebody stole from you. Let me say that again. See, that's one of the things that comes with trying when you live a good life. See, when somebody steals something, steal one of your ideas, God ain't gonna bless that. That idea is cursed. They think they might be making a whole lot of money and might end up losing. Man, in fact, I might could end up buying the manufacturer, buying their factory. See, that's how I look at it. Okay, okay, that's how I'm. See, I don't worry about that. I don't worry about that at all. Okay, I don't worry about that because can't nobody steal the anointing for the idea from me. You can steal my idea all that, but you ain't gonna know how to grow it, and God ain't gonna bless it. Okay, God ain't gonna bless. You want to see my man? I know you're gonna be teasing me about my dinnerware, but I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you just the same. Let me show it to you. See, that's my mud cloth right there. That's my mud cloth design. See, this is this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about that you don't even see on dishes. Okay, and see these are the colors of the temple right here. If you didn't know that, okay, these are the colors of the temple right here. Okay. So I got a guy say, let's be realistic. Manufacturing costs much, and you can't even just get a new van. Man, you see, my man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. See, when you step out on your faith, and when you believing for something, you don't know where it's coming from. You just believe it's coming. See, that's just like my van. Man, I don't know where my van coming from. Okay, I don't know where my van. I just know it's coming. I don't know where the money is coming from to launch this thing. I don't know where it's coming from. I just know it's coming. Okay? I just know it's coming. And see, there's a story in the Bible where God told this man to go out in the desert and dig some ditches. Go out and dig the ditches. Before any flood came, he told, go and dig some ditches. And see, and what I've been doing, man, I've been digging ditches. See, this is a ditch dug. Each one of these is a stream of income, mind you. See, this is what people don't realize. Each set is its own stream of income. Each set has to come with its own accessories. Look at what I got, what this will produce. Look at the accessories. That's just this one design. Look at the accessories that's going to have to go with this one design. And look at the design. Look how many designs I got. Okay? Look. Okay? Look at the design. All of these designs here gotta have accessories to them. Look at the market. All of this, man, gotta have some accessories. You gotta have accessories. Okay? Let me see what you're saying here. Okay, so again, you know, this is where this is how I'm looking at this, man. Okay? See, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Every idea is just a door. This right here is just a door. Okay? Something is behind this door. See, every idea is just a door. You got to get behind that door to find out, man, there's so many other branch business opportunities that's going to spun off from this that I haven't even thought of them yet. Of business ideas that's going to spin off from this. You see, I ain't even thought of the other ideas because I'm just thinking accessories right now. See, but what about the knives? What about forks, knives and forks, napkins, napkin ring holders? What about tablecloths, runners? What about all of those things to match these here? Okay, you see what I'm saying? Okay, so this is all I'm saying, and I could, and see, here's the beauty. This is the beauty. I got a relationship with it. I got a relationship with this idea. I did this back in 2000. I was doing this in 2000. Okay? I was doing this in 2000 for somebody else. Man, let me show you. Let me show you. This is the guy, Jim Rohn. May he rest in peace. Okay? This was the creator. And this guy right here is the guy that created Kwanzaa. Okay? All right? And one day he came to me and he showed me this brochure. He said, man, let me show you my dinnerware. I said, man, you need to put that in a shop. He said, you do it. You do it. And if you open up a shop, I'll put dishes in. Shit, I went and found a shop. First of its kind, the African tabletop. First of its kind. And last year, I woke up one morning and the African tabletop dropped in my spirit. And I said, man, let me see if that domain name is still available. And it was still available, and I bought it. And when I bought it, that's when I came across. Listen, you see, y'all might know this church. Y'all might know that. Okay, I did. This is Dr. Ivy Hilliard. I did his demo. This is what I did for him. See, this 24 karat gold right here. This 24 karat gold right here. See, there's my signature on the back. Okay. All right. So when I sit here and tell y'all, see, this is what we was working with. Right here. This is the kind of stuff we was working with. All right? This was fine dining. Yes, indeed. Yes. So that you can see that's my signature. Right there. That's my signature. Okay? There's my signature. And my signature is gonna be on the back of all my dishes. Okay? There's my signature right there. Gonna be on the back of all my dishes. Yes, indeed. Gonna be on the back of all my dinnerware. My signature, because it will be a collector's item. And right now, see, let me show you how, man, there is no company right now that's producing this kind of dinnerware. Ain't nobody producing this kind of dinnerware, period. At all. Nowhere. You can't find this kind of stuff. Not made in America. And see, and that's what my stuff was made in America. All my dinnerware was made in America. The dinnerware that I'm gonna start selling will be made in America. I'm not sending my stuff to China. My stuff is gonna be American jobs. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. I want my stuff made in America. Okay? And see, that's see again what I'm this is what I'm trying to tell. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. There are so many other opportunities that come with this that haven't even been discovered. See, I'm talking about launching. These are the colors for Ethiopia. Right here. These are Ethiopia's colors. And a couple of other countries' colors as well. These colors right here, about 2 or 3 countries' different flag colors right here. All right, these are their flag colors. Okay? These are their flag colors. So you gonna tell me somebody gonna see their flag colors on the plate and say, "Ooh, I hate that. That's ugly," and they ain't never seen it before? I don't think so. I think they'll respond accordingly. You think Jamaicans? You think I couldn't get Jamaicans' attention with this? You think I couldn't get their attention with this? I mean, think about that, man. And it's something ain't nobody doing. I ain't got no competition. Right now, I don't have no competition, and I ain't even produced it, and still ain't got no competition. I don't need no business plan, man. See, that's your bullshit. I don't need no fucking business plan. I don't need no business plan. All I need somebody to do, put the money up. I don't need no business plan. See, that's for you motherfuckers that don't believe in yourself. Shit, do you know, listen to me. Do you know, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. See, because I'm going to have an African tabletop fan club. I will have an African tabletop fan club. And I will go in there and I say, man, do you know if I say, okay, this week I'm giving away $5,000 to the best table that's dressed in one of my sets. Whichever one of my sets you want to pick, I'm giving $5,000 away to the best dressed table. Send me your pictures in. You think, oh, I can say 10,000. Man, why don't we just make it $10,000? Then I'm going to give every week, I'll give away $10,000 to somebody that has the best dressed table with one of my designs. You think I couldn't get nobody? You think I couldn't get nobody? See, man, in fact, you know, now we talking about the African Tabletop app. See, I just now if your ideas ain't I never even thought about an app for African Tabletop. That just popped in my head right there. Now we talking about an African Tabletop app. Download the app. Download the app. Wouldn't it be nice, man, if I had an app and if you done downloaded my app and if I'm in the area and you where I am and automatically it'll send you $50 or $100 because it'll pick, you know, just like other iPhones pick up each other. See, I can have an app that if you download my app and you anywhere close to me and my phone register, man, they'll send you $50 automatically. Well, see, that's because Lil Dick Ben. That's because you see, that you can't see. But I noticed you all up here in my suit. I noticed you all up in here in my suit. I noticed that you all up here in my suit telling me what I can't do. You see, just because you scared don't mean I got to be scared, buddy. So I'm just showing people how I think, man. And you want to come up here and try to put me down. And I'm showing you what I done. Okay? Man, you as a professor, you don't even come up in here as yourself. How the fuck am I going to listen to some bull? You won't even come up in here as yourself. You coming up here as some bullshit con artist, and you trying to give me some man, motherfucker. You probably don't even know, ain't got a job. You could be unemployed, for all I know. And you gonna come up here like you some expert, man? Get the fuck on up out of here. What's your business? Tell me what your business is, and I'll pull it up right now. Tell me your business. Let me advertise your business right now. What's your business? What is your business? I'll advertise it for you right now. Okay, what is your business? I put it up there, and I'm gonna advertise your business right now. Okay, put it up there, man. Where's your business? Real estate. Really? What's the name of your company? What's the name of your company? See, anybody can say, "Oh, I'm in real estate." Yeah, that's the easiest thing in the world. Shit, you're an investor. I forgot. Okay. I got a little Dick Kanye up in here. I got a little Dick Kanye up in here talking shit. Man, you got a little dick. You can't even keep up with your wife. You need to, and you come up here talking about me. You need to go get back with Kim, buddy. All right. See, you got a little dick, buddy. 'Cause that's why you got to shower them women with all them gifts. Oh, that's why you got to shower them women with all them gifts, because you got a little dick, motherfucker. Go on, get your wife, man, and get up out of here. get on up out of here, dude. You coming up in here talking bullshit, and you crazy as a Bessie bug. Get the fuck on up out of here. You know, that's what you can do for me. But see, I know my stuff is legit. I know my stuff is legit. But see, and here's the sad part. This is the travesty of this whole thing. See, once people see what I'm talking about, then they're gonna say, like, damn, you know, I'm telling you, man, I'm a creator. That's what I do. I create stuff. Everything on my website, dcblacktours.com, I created that. All them ideas, man, came out of this big old head right here. Okay, just like all of these designs right here came out of this big old head right here. Okay, all of this stuff came out of my head. I'm just saying, you know, well, if you legit, why you on here? uh, uh, boy. No, I don't think so. That there are either too many people. Everybody love their flag, man. Everybody love their flag. Everybody love their flag. Majority of the people do love their flag. And besides, I ain't looking for the ones that don't. Them ain't the ones I'm interested in. I only want the ones that do love their flag. And we ain't even got to other designs yet. See, I'm just starting out with some basic shit just to get my foot in the door. Okay? My shit is just basic. See, I ain't really got down to where I can really concentrate and come up with some unique patterns and some one of a kinds. See, I can offer a one of a kind edition with this. That could be a collector's item. Okay? I can offer one of a kind that's a collector's item. Sure can. There's so many. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Man, there's so many things that you can do with this. There's so many different directions that you could do with this. You see? So you know, and that's what I try to do, man. I try to stay on, keep dreaming, keep believing. Kanye. See, this to show you how much full of shit you are. Because if you got $1 million idea that you want to give somebody else, you stupid as fuck. You stupid. Hey, y'all laughing at me, but look at Dave Thomas with Wendy's. Dave Thomas was just as old as I am when he got started with Wendy's. And look at where they are. See, yeah, and the only reason only reason you know I'm 69 is because I told you. If you had to guess my age, you put me back in the 50s. See, I know that. I know I don't look my age, man. I know I don't look my age, and can outwork all of you motherfuckers on here. I can outwork. Ain't a man on this thing right here I can outwork right now. Okay, I can outwork you. And matter of fact, anyone, my children will outwork anybody. Ain't nobody gonna outwork my children. That's how much confidence I got in that. You ain't gonna even outwork my children. Okay, so that's the least that I'm worried about. That's the least I'm worried about. Okay, so see once again, I'm glad people like you up in here. Cause first you're a snake in the grass. That's the first thing. Cause you can't come up in here as yourself. Okay? You can, man. Watch what you eat. That's all you got to do. Watch what you eat. Oh, I don't know nothing. YouTube been shadow banning my ass, so how you know what my kids do, man? How you don't know what my kids do? You don't know what my kids do? Hey, you don't if one of my kids walked up on you today, you wouldn't even know who they was. And how you gonna sit here and tell what my kids do and don't? And besides, man, who ain't got something in their life that they ain't proud of? Think about that. Who ain't got something in their closet that they ain't proud of? Everybody got something in their closet they ain't proud of, man. I ain't the only one that's got shit in my closet that I'm not proud of. And you gonna come up here like you trying to put me on the spot. And I'm in the same business as a whole lot of motherfuckers. Some of them got more money than I got. Some of them billionaires. Well, you probably you're lying. And if you don't, your day gonna come where you will have something in your closet you ain't proud of. You got something in your closet right now, buddy, you ain't proud of. And the only difference is, see, you ain't gonna get out here and get on the front line. So you're proud and happy. Really? Are you coming out on me? Is that what you're doing? Are you coming out on me, friend? Is that what you just did? Did you just come out? Did you just come out? Did you just come out? Name brand. See, so let me show you how stupid you are. Let me show you how stupid you are. You talking about you got name brand, other people's name brands in your car. You so stupid, so fucking stupid, you can't even put your own name on your clothes. You got to go buy somebody else's shit. You ain't your shit won't sell now. And you talking about you got all these designer names. Man, come on. Come on. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you talking about, buddy. I don't have no idea what that is. And man, let me show y'all. This is when this is the first time I took my kids to Jamaica. Right here. I always, man, we used to every morning I took them to school. We listened to Bob Marley going to school. Every morning we listened to Bob Marley going to school. And I promised my kids, man, we going to Jamaica. And we went a few times. But this was the first time, man, I got a chance to take my kids to Jamaica. That's when you didn't have to have a passport. You ain't had to have a birth certificate. You can just get on your driver's license. See, that's when you could travel internationally on your driver's license. You ain't need no passport. Then back here, didn't need a passport. Okay, didn't need one. Okay, so that's what I promised, that's do it. Okay, hey man, let me see. This is my that's my kids. This is my daughter right here. We just got her baptized. That's my baby mama. I ain't seen that girl in over 30 years. I don't know if she dead or alive. Okay, I've had my children since they were 2 and 3. I don't know nothing about baby mama drama. She got out, she stayed out. And I respect that. I have the utmost respect for that. Cause it gave me a chance to deal with my children. Okay? But I haven't seen my kids, mom. in over 30 years. And I challenge anybody to try to raise two normal children with all the love that you can, knowing, and they know, that their mama don't want to have nothing to do with them. And we don't know why. But you got to raise them in a whole family, man. You got to still make them feel love. Okay? You got to still be there. All right? And you know, that's one of the challenges that you know, I had to put up with. You know, it's just showing my kids, man, you still love. And I can count on one hand, my wife included, that my kids have women that my children have been exposed to. I can count on one hand, my wife included. All right? And my children now are 39 and soon to be 38. Okay? And I can count on one hand how many women been exposed to my children. See, because my kids and my personal life was separate. Okay? My kids and my personal life was always separate. Now, if it wasn't for my mother and my stepfather, I don't know what I would have done. Okay? I don't know what I would have done. But see, every time I made my booty call, when I made my booty call runs, man, my kids was in the bed asleep. When they woke up, daddy was back in the house. See, that's how I made, man, I got a friend of mine. I ain't gonna lie. And this girl, I just found out she had a stroke a little while back. But that was my friend with benefits, man. That was my friend. We had one of the craziest relationships that you could. I mean, we just friends with benefits, and you know, we fuss, we fight, we argue, but we was there for each other, and for a long time, man, that was my escape. Cause when I went to her house, she knew I got to be back in the house before them kids wake up. It ain't no where you going. What, can't you stay? No, come in. Let me take care of my business, and I'll see you later. Okay, I'm out of here. And that's and see, and it's a whole lot of people right now. It's a man. Don't wish that on yourself, man. Don't play with that, dude. Don't play with that. That ain't no fun, man. Don't wish that kind of stuff on yourself, man. You know, because the Bible say death and life is in the power of the tongue. And don't wish that on yourself, man. You know, because you saying it as a joke, and your body could take it serious, and you end up having one. Because there are a lot of people that had some shit happen to them that they was joking about, and I would hate to see that. Okay? No, it ain't no joke, man. It ain't no joke. Especially when you lose some of your extremities. It ain't no joke. You know, I know a guy had a stroke and died on his birthday. Died on his birthday, man. Died on his birthday. My kids. I told y'all, man. My daughter is a very strong-willed person, and she's very good at what she does. My daughter is extremely good at what she does, and a company has been trying to recruit her to be their office manager. And she told them what she wanted. She told them what she wanted. And I guess they didn't take her serious. And they offered her $105,000. And she said, Daddy, I ain't get but a couple sentences down. And when I didn't see what I wanted, I told them I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested. You know, and I said, you know, that's good. Stand your ground, man. You got to teach people how to treat you. If you know what you want and they didn't have what you want, and she said, and what they don't understand is yesterday's price ain't tomorrow's price. So whatever they bring me now got to be more than what I turned down. Because I'm not taking that. So I got a job. I'm happy. I'm happy with my job. I love my job. I told them I love my job. And they said, well, why are you interviewing? She said, because I'm trying to do a friend of mine a favor. She asked me, would I come and do this interview? And I told her yes, but I got a job. And I'm just doing it because I'm doing her a favor. Why you worried about me, man? Why you worried about me? Why don't you worry about yourself? Worry about yourself. Matter of fact, you need to be trying to figure out how you gonna get your wife back. Lil Dick Kanye up in here trying to talk shit, and you got Lil Dick white boy come and take your woman, man. You ought to be shaming yourself. You ought to be shaming yourself. You ought to be shaming yourself. Let a Lil Dick white boy come and steal your woman, man. God damn. Kanye, you must be like this. you must be like this here, boy. Cause you got that Lil Dick white boy came up and just scooped your woman right up out of there with no problems, and she ain't even trying to look back. So you must be like this here, man. you must be. Kanye, is it bigger than this, Kanye? Hey Kanye, is it bigger than this, Kanye? Huh? Kanye, where you at, Kanye? Kanye, is it bigger than this, man? Is it bigger than this, Kanye? Huh? Hey, is it bigger than this, Kanye? Huh? Because you ain't working with something, buddy. It's something you ain't working with, buddy. Okay, it's something you ain't working with, buddy. Shit, something is amiss. You let that clown come in and scoop up your woman. Something is amiss, buddy. Well, what's wrong, Kanye? What's wrong? I don't see nobody coming. Cause boy, let me tell you something. If you was packing, he wouldn't even have a chance. He wouldn't even have a chance, Kanye. See, if you was packing, boy, if you had a little weight, he wouldn't even have a chance. He wouldn't even have a chance. So you barking up the right tree, okay? You barking up the right tree. You barking up the right tree. Yes, you are. You barking up the right tree, man. So keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Just keep it up. It must be. He got to be like this here, man. He got to be like this. He got to be like this. Cause that's the only way she acting crazy. Cause if he was packing, man, that girl wouldn't. He snap his finger and she get her shit in line, boy. What? Come on, snap a finger and get it in line. See, he can't snap his finger and she get in line. All he had to do is just, come on, girl. What's wrong with you? So, yeah, yeah. We know what the problem is. Well, see, you got to understand that right now, man, my wife ain't gone. My wife is sitting in the Philippines waiting for me to come get her, man. My wife ain't going nowhere. My wife's sitting right there in the Philippines. See, what y'all don't understand is, if my wife was still here, I would have never discovered the Truth Conductor. That's the truth. I would have never. Oh, really? You know why I got fired from Metro? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. It'll be next month. Next month, man, will make 20 years that I would have been at Metro. Would make 20 years, man. And I think the problem that I have is, people can screw over you, and you're supposed to um, be okay with that. Supposed to accept it. And if you don't accept it, they want to label you. And I just got screwed. That's all. I just one of them things where I got screwed. I got screwed. That's the only way I can put it. I just got screwed. And they thought I'm not always the victim, man. I'm not always. I'm not always. Like I told you, I got screwed. I'm not a big. See, somebody combining two letters with two different dates to justify firing you. And how am I'm a victim when I can show you? Matter of fact, what, am I- since you want to see this, I'm gonna show it to you. See, this is the letter that I got by certified mail. See, Christian Kent, he signed off on it via certified mail. Okay. See, down here at the bottom, it says that my last day of working was Friday, January 22nd, 2010, on this letter that they sent by certified mail. But when I went to arbitration, it took me a year and a half to get my arbitration hearing from Metro. And during the arbitration, I found out that the letter that they had put in my folder was totally different. See, this is the letter. Notice same thing, but nobody initial, and it says to file. But if you go down to the bottom, it says my last day of work was Thursday. So if you send me one letter saying my last day was on a Friday, then how did I get a Thursday? And then if I was fired on Thursday, why would you send me a letter saying I was fired on Friday? You see, and the arbitrator took both letters. That's right. They still in arm's length. That's right. They still, because they've been there. They've been sitting there since I've been living here. That's where they've been. Right there. Right there. Man, you ain't making no sense, man. But anyway, the whole gist of the matter is that, when people can, and right now, man, if Metro ever look into the way I was fired, it's a scandal, because not only has this arbitrator done this to me, but he's done screwed over a whole lot of other people. He done screwed over a whole lot of people, man. And that's what Metro don't want to, is Joseph M. Charnoff, because he done screwed over a lot of people. I was just one of them. Okay, I was just one of them. Hey, man, my kids are kids, and my daughter, I'm very proud of her. My daughter's outstanding. She's done an outstanding job with my grandson. But she was a teenage mother. And I ain't never missed a beat, man. I ain't never missed a beat. And my daughter has never missed a beat as a teenage mom. She was 16 years old when she got pregnant with my grandson. You see? So, see, my friend, see, what you don't understand is this. This the part you don't understand, okay? That you can't accept. See, when you send me one letter saying one thing and you put something different in my file, that's mail fraud. That's mail fraud right there. See, because everybody that's called and asked why I was terminated now got to get a false reason. That's mail fraud. See, it's nothing to you. Okay? See, here's the deal. With arbitration, once the arbitrator make a decision, it's binding. That's how they got me. Because even though his decision is as fucked up as it is, it's still binding. Because his decision is the final say. Okay? Or write a letter. Man, with the courts of DC? Courts of DC wouldn't even let me file the American Bar Association. Wouldn't even let me file a complaint against Charnoff. They wouldn't even let me file a complaint against him. I was not allowed to file a complaint against Joseph M. Charnoff with the American Bar Association. That's the goddamn truth. They would not let me. Guy just flat out told me, say, you're not going to file a complaint. I will not accept it. And that's when I knew then, man, the fix was in. See, they wouldn't even let me go to the American Bar Association and complain. I couldn't even do that. Like, I tried. I tried. I tried. And I talked as much shit back then in 2010 as I talk today. Because they tried to bully me and they couldn't. That's what they're upset about. They couldn't bully me. So I mean, why don't you ever talk about your son? Why don't you talk about your children? Why you never talk about your children? And that's a fair question. Why don't you get on here and talk about your children? See, because you know this, I can talk about who I want to talk about. You don't hear me talking about my stepsister either. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay. I'm a misogynist. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'll be whatever. It's still raining. Whatever it is you want me to be, I'll be it today. Is it still raining? Yep. Still raining. Man, I wanted to go down by the White House today. That's what I wanted to do. 3 o'clock. Nah, won't be making it today. All right, y'all. I see y'all.